just wait a minute.
Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another edition of our watchalong video. Yes, finally, we are here. We are in the business end of the Afcon tournament. Yes, the round of 16 starts in a couple of minutes with Senegal versus Sudan. Yes, this is a game that, this is the not tie, but it's a round that most of us have been waiting for, because finally the group stage is over. Group stages are concluded on Wednesday, and now we are ready to start the round of 16. Yes, of course, Afcon changed formats. Before we used to have what straight from the group stage into the quarterfinal, semi-final, and final, but the format was changed a couple of years ago, 4 years ago. Now we're going to have a round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, and eventually our final. Yeah, so this is the first of the knockout games, and of course we're going to be having knockout games between now all the way till Tuesday next week. So each and every day we're going to be having 2 games, of course, and whoever wins their respective games is gonna play against each other. So clearly today we have Senegal versus Sudan, and of course whoever overcomes the opponent is gonna play the winner of Mali versus Tunisia, which is the other game that is gonna be played later on from 2200 hours. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys have had a wonderful time, and of course I almost forgot, happy new year to all of you in here. Happy new year. Hope you guys have crossed over the year well. Hope you are keeping yourselves fine and okay, and of course you have had a wonderful crossover, and of course you are safe, which is most important, because at the end of the day the year does not really matter, but what matters is that you guys are safe and of course ready to tune in. And of course, if you have taken your time to be part of this watch along, thank you so much for being part of it. As always, do make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. If it's your first time on the stream, please make sure you do that wonderful stuff of liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel, rather, if you're not already subscribed. So as I said, today it is Sudan versus Senegal, and of course if you have to look at the lineups for Senegal, have Edward Mendy in goal, Diatta, Sek, Niakate, and Jacobs. There is no Koulibaly today because you're sent off in the previous game, so that guy is gonna be unavailable for the next 3 games. So unless Senegal make it all the way to the semi-final or the final, maybe that's the next time we're gonna see Koulibaly, because of course he's the captain of Senegal. And then of course in midfield we've got Idrissa Gana Gueye and Papa Gueye as the 2 sixes. Then of course Diarra as the other midfielder, and then of course Mamadou Sarr on the right, Sadio Mane on the left, and then of course Nicholas Jackson, the lone striker. Yes, Mr. Tufik, how are you? How are you? Hope you've had a wonderful year, start to the year. Hope you can clearly see that you are doing fine, and at least happy to have you back on the stream. For Sudan, of course, we're going to have El Nil in goal, Bangal, Ereng, Kashom, and Hamis in defense. Then, of course, in midfield, you're going to have Abdallah, Taifo, and Hidir. And then, of course, out on the wing, the right, you're going to have Abdallah, then Abdelrahman on the left, and then of course Aissa as the long forward. So those are the 2 teams that are lined up for today, and as always, guys, let's hope it's gonna be an exciting watch along. As always, if it's your first time here on the stream, please make sure that you do like the video and of course subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, please make sure you support the channel by liking the video. So Mr. Tofik, you're clearly supporting Senegal, eh? Clearly you are indeed supporting them, man. Of course, guys, also utilize the comment section by, of course, making sure that you vote whom you think is gonna carry the day. If you fancy Senegal to win the game, make sure you vote. If you fancy Sudan, yep. So now From now on, they're not going to have any third option. There's no option of a draw because it's either win or lose, man. Whoever wins is course qualifies for the next round, and of course there is no prize for second place. So eventually match rules are, if the tie is deadlock, even after 90 minutes, gonna play 30 minutes of extra time. And of course, if there is still no winner, we're gonna move on to penalties. Yes, we're gonna have a penalty shootout. Yeah, so let's hope that maybe you're gonna see one or two penalty shootouts. It's been a while. At least the drama of the penalty shootout is always very exciting, man. It is always very, very exciting. Yeah. So guys, make sure that you are liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Yes, we're just about ready to start. Of course, this Ghana Gay is a standing captain for today because there's no Koulibaly. And of course for Sudan, on their way to this round of 16, they actually qualified by finishing in third position as one of the best third place positions. They're actually in third position. So they're actually in a group that had Algeria, Equatorial Guinea, and Burkina Faso. And against all odds, they managed to qualify. So by getting 3 points, they lost to Algeria 3-0, they lost to Burkina Faso 2-0, but they managed to beat Equatorial Guinea, and that was enough to secure them a path to the round of 16. As for Senegal, Senegal were in a group that had the likes of was it Mali? Is it? Yeah, I think it was Mali. Let me see if I can remember. No, sorry, Senegal in a group that had DR Congo, Benin, and of course Botswana, and they managed to win 2 out of those 3 games. They drew 1-1 to DR Congo. They beat Benin 3-0 on the last day, and they had also beaten Botswana 3-0 on the opening day of their group fixture. So basically, guys, it is now kill or be killed, man. It is now kill or be killed. There are no more prizes for second place. Whoever loses is on his way home, man. Getting a straight rather one-way ticket back to their home country. Yes, so for Senegal, they are pretty much playing in a all changed kit, all green. That is how Senegal do play, and of course, Sudan are not really in their changed kit, but more or less, this has also been a familiar kit for them, all white. So the game is being played in the city of Tanga, way up in Morocco. So game is already off, guys. We have already kicked off the game. So as always, guys, make sure that you are liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you're a returning subscriber, please make sure you support the channel by liking the video. So this is Niakate, the ball for Senegal to Sadio Mane. Nice shimmy by Sadio Mane, but the ball was out of play, so it's gonna be a throw-in to Sudan to be taken by Baglan, yes. These are names that you don't expect of any Sudanese nationality, because yeah, we expect maybe the Osmans, the Abdallahs, the Bioros, all that, but of course Abagal is a name that you don't really expect somebody in Sudan. But I think, and I've heard them say that he was born in the Netherlands, but somehow he relocated to Sudan. But anyway, for me, I'd still commend Sudan a lot, especially being able to keep their heads, especially in this tournament, because back home, their country is really embroiled in a serious civil war that has been going on for almost 3 years now. But let's hope that it's gonna be sorted out soon, because of course we do not want to have any countries experiencing war. Of course, free all these countries, man, from wars, man. Wars are basically just a way of depleting the resources of that country, man. And of course, the country does not really go forward. Investors are never attracted to the country because the country is not doing fine, man. And of course, who'd want to be in a country where there is a war? So let's hope that the war is gonna be sorted out soon, eh? It's Bengal into the box. It's cleared by Diata, back by Bengal. This is Rahman. It's now with the Typho. Typho into Abdallah. Abdallah into the box. It's cleared by Disagana Gay. Ball eventually goes out of play. So it's going to be a goal kick to the Senegalese. They are called the Lions of Taranga. Of course, they come into this tournament, yeah, as being former champions because they are the ones who won this tournament way back in 2021. A game in which they managed to win on penalties, courtesy of Sadio Mane winning penalty against Egypt. Yeah, so Senegal are called the Lions of Taranga. Yes, restarted by Mendy. Mendy into Ghana Gay. Is now Niakate. Niakate back to Mendy. Mendy is he opting to go long? Why this guy's letting him just walk out of the box like that, man? Come on, press him high, man. Eventually, Mendy goes long. Yeah. Recycled by Bagal. Back to his keeper, El Neil. Neil kicks it long. Looking for, that's Abdallah. Abdallah to Bangal. Loses out. This Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane to the box. Sadio Mane. Poor cross from Mane, man. Come on, man. You should be doing a whole lot better with that cross, eh? Honestly, Mane, man. That is not how you're supposed to be playing this game, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Somebody of your quality should be giving wonderful world-class crosses into the box, man. Anyway, guys, make sure that you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. As always, this is a watch-along. Like I said, we're going to cover all the other watch-alongs that are going to be taking place in the Afcon. Also going to have, like I said, Mali and Tunisia. And, of course, whoever wins that game is going to meet the winner of this game as well. So, basically, how they have grouped them is whichever pairing that is happening on that day, it means that those whoever qualifies, whenever by virtue of winning their respective games, will meet the other guy that plays in the later game. So in this particular case, Senegal are playing Sudan. So whoever wins this game is gonna meet the winner of Mali and Tunisia, which is gonna be played later from 2200 hours. And of course, also have a number of games lined up for tomorrow. Like I said, you have got 8 round of 16 games. Tomorrow we also have 2 more games. Yes, this is Bagal. Bagal. This is Rahman. Rahman. Shot! Goal! Goal for Sudan, man! Abdallah with a goal, man! Abdallah with a goal! Ay, 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 ay. What an awful start for Senegal, man! Hey. Sudan have taken the lead, man. Sudan have taken the lead against Senegal. What a finish, man. Well, that is what you call a placed finish, man. Into the top corner of Mendy's goal. Keeper completely had no chance, man. Wonderful pass by, was that the defender? What was the name of this defender? That was Ereng. Recycled by Bagal. And then Abdallah with a shimmy, cuts inside, getting away from Jacobs, then just delivers a wonderful shot into the top corner, man, away from the reach of Mendy. Mendy clearly had no chance, man. 1-0 to Sudan. Sudan have taken the lead, man. Hey, maybe this is a case of things to come, man. Might this be the tournament of the upsets? Might this be the tournament of the upsets, man? I know you guys are overwhelmingly are predicting us Senegalese victory, but my friends, don't be so sure, man. Do not be so sure, man. Do not be so sure. Wonderful play by Sudan. As you know, Sudan, of course, they are former champions of Afcon. They won it way back. Was it in the 1970? Yes. So, of course, they've got a bit of pedigree. They might not be a powerhouse in Africa, but at least by virtue of them being a former champion, it means that at least they should not be taken lightly. They should not be taken lightly. Yeah. So yeah, I was also saying so tomorrow we have a number of games lined up as well. We have Morocco, Tanzania kicking off from 1900. We also have South Africa, Cameroon. It's another big game and it's kicking off from 2200 hours. This is then I go to the box. Deflected. It's recycled by that is Papesa. Papesa, bad cross into Mane. Mane cannot get to it, man. Yeah, so tomorrow, of course, like I said, South Africa, Cameroon also taking place from 2200 hours. And of course, on Monday, gonna have Egypt versus Benin. Then, of course, Nigeria versus Mozambique. Then, of course, on Tuesday, Algeria, DR Congo. That's a very, very big game. That's a very, very good game, man. This is Jackson. Jackson. Papasa. Shot. Oh, straight at the keeper. Yep. Deflected wide for a corner. Then, of course, the last round of 16 games is gonna conclude with Ivory Coast versus Burkina Faso. So the games are gonna be played. So we're gonna be here, man, covering all those games in a round of 16 all the way till Tuesday. Monday into the box. Set it away. Yeah, so pretty much you know how the game is gonna now take shape because it's now gonna be Senegal going on the attack, but Sudan just happy to sit back and go on the counter. So this is Jacobs. Jacobs back to Sagana Gay. Sagana Gay is supposed to go back to Jacobs. Jacobs goes back to his goalkeeper, Mendy. Mendy now into Sek. Sek. This is Diarra. Diarra unable to play in Jackson. Yeah. I don't know. Why aren't they playing with Ndai? To the box looking for money. It's cleared. As far as Jacobs, recycled by Senegal. This is Diarra. Diarra coming forward. Sadio Mane. Ah, man. Where's Ndaye, man? Where's Ndaye for Senegal? Why isn't he playing today? Is he on the bench? Is Sadio Mane into the box again? Sadio Mane blocked out for a throw-in. So for Senegal, they have Modi Diaw on the bench. Evan Diouf, Antoine Mendy, Malik Diouf, Mamadou Sarr, Lamine Kamara, Keisu Niang, Pape Sarr, Pate Sis, Boulaye Dia, Cheikh Sabali, Cheikh Ndaye, Habib Diallo, Ibrahim Baye, and of course Ilian Ndiaye. So this is the guy I was looking for. This guy from Everton. I don't know why they didn't start with him. Ilman Jai. Ilman Jai. It's called Ilman Jai. It's not Ndiaye. It's Njai. For Sudan, hope I'm not gonna butcher this name. So a corner to rather free kick to Senegal. Before they take it, let's go through their subs. Corner of Eshren, Abuja, Abaka, Zaid, Mohadein, Kesra, Awad, Omar, Manam, Adil, Noch, Mano, Tia Assad, and Mozamil. So those are the two benches. So eventually, I'm sure both benches are gonna come into play at some point in this game. So it's a free kick to Senegal right on the edge of the box on the far side. So let's see how they're gonna deliver this. Let's see how they're gonna work this out. Diatta into the box, punched away by Neil. As far as Ghana Gay. This is Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane into the box. Headed down, but unable to get to the goalkeeper. Rather to get it to play in one of his teammates. So it's restarted by Sudan. This is Banglan. This is now Abdallah. Abdallah on the far side to Rahman. Rahman chooses to go long. looking for the goal scorer, Abdallah. Baglan intercepts the ball, picked up by, was that Abdallah? There are actually two Abdallahs, man. Is Bangal into Abdallah, Abdallah into the box, defended well. It's cleared by Jacobs. It's now picked up by Ismail Essa. Ismail Essa coming forward. Come on. So that was Mane, yeah? He forces Ismail Essa wide. Ismail Essa goes by one. Ismail Essa unable to sleep in. Was that Diata? Jacobs the header. It's gonna be a free kick to Senegal, man. Jacobs obtained that ball illegally. So guys, make sure that you are liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If it's your first time on the channel, please make sure you do like the video and of course subscribe to the channel. So seems Abdallah is on the floor, the ground rather. Hope he's gonna be okay. Abdallah, the goal scorer, is on the ground, huh? A very terrible foul from Jacobs, but let's hope he's gonna be okay. Let us hope that he is going to be okay. Yeah, the Senegalese fans are, of course, as you all know, as with the what, as with the routine with the all the West African fans, they're always singing from start to finish, man. Regardless of the result, man, you always see them singing, man. Senegalese fans, Malian fans, Cameroonian fans. They're always singing, man. Always dancing in the crowd. Cote d'Ivoire as well. So you never see them just seated down and just watching the game. There's always an elite few or a group that is always buzzing, man, jumping up and down. So game has resumed. Bagal with the throw, intercepted by Disagana Gay. Sagana Gay loses out to Bagal. It's picked up by Abdallah. Abdallah unable to place. Abdallah shot! Yeah. Hey, Senegal are playing a dangerous game, man. They're just losing the ball out there, man. Just right in front of their goal, man. My friend. These guys might actually capitalize. These Sudanese might actually capitalize, man, because if they do score a second goal, do you fancy Senegal to come back into it? I don't think so. If Sudan managed to score a second goal, I don't know how Senegal come back into this game. Ismail Assar in behind. Ismail Assar is happy to consider a corner. So it's a corner to Senegal of that was Hamisi. Hamis is happy to concede the corner for Sudan. So it's gonna be a corner to Senegal to be taken by Diata. Diata, the box. Over the bar, man. Sadio Mane, yeah. You're simply leaning back. And of course, you know, if you're leaning back and you attempt to hit a shot, of course, you're always gonna sky it, because you're already off balance. You are already off balance. Expecting a Senegal win, my friend. Hey, better be sure about that. Better be sure about that, because gonna be so it hasn't rather been a very wonderful start from Senegal. From the balance of play, seems like Sudan are more threatening. Mane over the top is not gonna get to it, so it's gonna be it's picked up by Neil, the goalkeeper. He started quickly into Bagal. You guys are just voting for a Senegalese win. Are you sure? Are you sure, man? Are you sure Sudan are not gonna turn this around, man? Or they're not turn this around, but carry the day. You guys are fancying Senegal to turn this around. I don't know whether they're gonna do that, but we'll see. Jackson. Okay, actually, that was Ismail Essa. Diata. Play with Diarra far out wide. Nice. Picked up by Diarra. Diarra is supposed to recycle into Sek. Sek into Niakate. Sadio Mane trying to take on Bagal. Sadio Mane, wonderful tackle by Bagal. It's picked up by Ghana Gay. Plays a 1-2 with his namesake, Papa Gay. This is Diarra. Diarra into Diata. Diata cuts inside to Smile Sa. This is Diarra. Diarra cut inside. Yeah, nice. Diarra is blocked off. But is there a foul? Yep, it's gonna be a foul on the edge of the area for Senegal. Yeah, clearly Diarra was blocked off. You don't stop the player from getting to the ball like that. That is clearly an illegal attempt at getting the balls, or blocking your opponent. So guys, do make sure that you are utilizing the chat section. To let us know whom you think is gonna carry the day. If you fancy Senegal, if you fancy Sudan, please let us know. There are no draws in this game, man. No draws in this game, man. So whoever wins automatically progresses to the next round, because we are done with the draws, man. No more playing for draws. No more playing for draws. And as always, if it's your first time here on the stream, thank you so much for being part of it. Make sure that you like the video and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the like button. Do me that awesome favor of supporting your channel by liking the video and of course subscribing to it. And also in we're also not very far from also having full membership on the channel. So of course guys, also be watch out for that as well. So eventually we're gonna be fully monetized in a few. So of course guys, if you want to be a member of the channel, you can't be a member of the channel right now, but of course once it's ready, I'm gonna let you guys know. Yeah, so of course when you reach 1,000 subscribers, channel membership is going to be live. So help us get there, guys. Help us get there, man. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel for more of exciting watch alongs. Yes, and of course, if it's your first time, make sure you support the channel by liking the video. And also, if it's your first time, also let us know where it is you're tuning in from, anywhere across Africa or across the world, where it is you're joining us from. So if you're enjoying the stream wherever it is, wherever you are on the planet rather, please make sure that you introduce yourself if you'd want to. It's not a must, but if you'd want to, it is okay. It is okay. Also guys, the other ways of supporting the channel, if you want to be, whether if you want to support the channel as well, you can subscribe, and on top of that, you can also maybe send in your super chats, guys. Send in your super chats. Yes, our super chat feature is now active, so if you'd want to support the channel, please make sure you also utilize the super chat section, well, not section but feature rather, on the comment section. So right next to the comment, the chat bar, there's a what is it called? It's a button, not really, it's actually a button that has like a dollar sign enclosed inside a box. So just to make sure, if you want to support the channel, whichever amount, guys, it is pretty much accepted. Crossed into the box, but it was a very, very poor cross from Senegal. So ball is cleared by Sudan. It's now recycled by Senegal. It's now Diarra. It was actually a nasty head injury. It was actually a nasty coming together, man. So happy to see that both of them are okay. Both of them are now okay. Anyway, guys, there are quite a number of you watching the stream, guys. So make sure that you, of course, do support the channel, man. by liking the video. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed and if it's your first time, please make sure that you indeed subscribe to the channel. Mohisa, man, you should be doing better, man. Isa, man, come on. Should not be fouling your counterpart there, or your opponent. So, give him something difficult to do, man. It's now with Diarra. Isagana Gay looking for Jackson. Jackson into the box. Jackson into Ismail Essa. Ismail Essa, come on. Very poor first touch, man. Ismail Essa, man. Ismail Essa, you should be doing a whole lot better with that first touch, man. Anyway, guys, keep liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Like I said, of course, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're still some way short of how is that said? We're still some way off that mark. But of course, if you'd like to support the channel, please make sure you do so. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. This is Neil just kicked the ball straight out of play. Come on, man. Come on, Neil, man. Neil. You'll be giving your teammates a chance, eh? The game pretty much hasn't really kicked into gear. Of course, that early goal from Senegal, or rather from Sudan, has helped them because it has just made them just to play on the counter now. But so far, Senegal are clearly unable to create clear-cut chances against this Sudanese defense. They seem to be getting into good positions, and there seems to be gaps behind there. But unfortunately, Senegal are unable to capitalize. So Sudan are just able to clear their lines. This is Ereng. Ereng forced to go back to his goalkeeper, Neil. Neil, are you gonna go long? Yep, Neil chooses to go long. To no one in particular. Oh man, stand over. It's Sudan. It's 3 versus 3. This is Isa. Shot! Oh, what a save from Mendy. It's out for a corner, man. My friend, I will not be surprised if these guys do go on to win this game. Clearly, Senegal are creating the better chances, man. They're the ones working the goalkeeper, man, because Mendy has been forced now to pull off 2 saves in this game, eh? And so far, Senegal have only had 1 decent chance, eh? Hey! Senegal, man. Ama, do they think that regardless of how they play, that they're just gonna win the game easily? No, that's not how it works, guys. Crossed into the box. Buagal back to, that should be Hamis. Hamis back to his goalkeeper, Neil. Neil chooses to go long. Ball just skidded off the turf away from Abdallah. Yeah, so 25 minutes played, man. Nobody had predicted this scoreline, man. Nobody clearly had predicted Sudan to take the lead early on, but that is the case of the game so far. That is the case of the game so far. So, guys, make sure that you're also smashing the likes. Eh? Please make sure that you are smashing the like button. And, of course, if you are new, make sure you indeed subscribe to the channel. It's going to be a free kick to Senegal. Foul on Idris Agana Gay. It's a foul on Idris Agana Gay. So, restarted by Senegal. It's now with... this looks like Papa Gay coming forward. It's now with Ghana. Passing lines have been closed. He's forced to go back to Sek back to Ghana Gay looking for Niakate. Senegal need to push up the tempo, man. They clearly need to push up the tempo, man. You're not gonna win this game just having a very pedestrian approach to this game, man. You're not gonna win it like that, man. You have to push the tempo. Diarra shielding the ball away from the defender, but he was being fouled. So it's gonna be a free kick to Senegal, eh? Yeah, Diarra is all bandaged up, eh? A very nasty collision between him and Taifo. But happy to see at least both of them are now back on the pitch. Yeah. Clearly, the Senegalese backline right now happy to play with a back five. Yeah. So Abdallah, the goal scorer, is now just slotting back into right back position, forming the width, and of course reducing the any chance that Senegal might attack down the wing. Ismail Assar with Ghana Gay, nice turn by Gay, come on, who's supporting him? Shot straight at the goalkeeper, man. Nice shot by Papa Gay, but straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, Senegal clearly looking they are missing the creativity of Njai. Njai, the guy from Everton, because clearly he's the guy who picks up the ball. He can more or less play as a 10 behind the striker. He can also play on the wing on the right, also on the left. So clearly they need his creativity at some point. Eh? And you know what? Sometimes you don't need to. Okay, side to the box. Jackson, what a save, man! Point blank save from the goalkeeper. Ah, Jackson. You should be batting such chances, man. Wonderful pass in behind to Jackson. Jackson with a wonderful cross. Low cross into the box. Jackson with a shot. It was parried by the keeper. Point blank save. So, hey. So far, Sudan are holding fort, man. They are keeping Senegal at bay, man. This is Stifo, Idir, given away. This is Mane. This is Papesa. Goal! Papa Gay, man, with a goal for Senegal. 1-1. Yep. Sudan have shot themselves in the foot, man. They just shot themselves in the foot. They gave away the ball to Sadio Mane. Mane picked up the ball, was able to get by one defender, delivered a wonderful cross into the edge of the area for Papagay. Papagay was coming into it from the 8th position, controlled the ball, then shot that ball into the bottom right hand corner of the goal, man. What a wonderful goal, man. 1-1. Game on now. Game on, man. Game on. Yeah, that's very, very poor defending from Sudan. Eh? If you get yourself in such a wonderful position, you can't just go ahead and shoot yourselves in the foot like that. Eh? Now it's all they have to now rely on moments again. Because now Senegal on the honors, man. Honors is on Senegal. Smile aside to the box and a poor cross. Oh, it's recycled. It's Papesa again. Papesa. Ah, Papesa. Sorry, not Papesa. This is Ismail Essa. Why do I call him Papasa, man? Why do I confuse this guy, man? Yeah, I was confusing him with the guy from Spal. The guy from Spal is the one who's called Papesa. But the guy here is called Mamadou. Actually, Ismail Essa, one who plays for Crystal Palace. Nice pass. Intercepted. Clear now the quality of Sudan is beginning to show in this game, because the way they are playing now, so many gaps are appearing at the back. So many gaps are appearing at the back, man. Yep. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Yara. So basically, they have found somebody else. Wow, that's nice. Anyway, guys, keep liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. So, it's your first time on the channel, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Leave. This is Diarra Bagal, the interception. Back to, this looks like Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane into the box. Into Papa Gay, man. Idrissa Gana Gay. It's back to Niakate. It's out for a throw in to Sudan. So don't worry, guys. I'm not like experiencing any challenges. Just that trying to sort out a few things here. So please just follow the watch along. Yes, please do not. I'm not having any audio issues. This is it. Smile sir. Smile sir. Ah, come on, Smile sir. I should be doing a whole lot better with that chance, man. But unfortunately, see, Smile sir is and let me just speak frankly. He's not the kind of player that you rely on, especially in crucial moments of the game. He's the Abdallah, well marshaled by Jacobs. Yeah, wonderful pass over the top. Yeah. So because Ismail Essa has been known to miss a lot of chances, man. He's a kind of winger where maybe he might need like 5 or 6 chances, maybe even clear cut chances that from that matter. Clear cut chances for him to actually convert one. Ismail Essa, there you go, penalty. Yeah. I was just talking about him, and he got a very wonderful big chance for Senegal. But did he actually foul the guy? No. I think maybe the referee has blown for offside. But Ismail Assar is still on the ground. I don't know what he's expecting. The referee has already called for offside, so it's not going to be overturned. Yeah. He normally plays a very slow. Clearly, no penalty, man. Was there a penalty? Let's see. From the other angle. Very, very minimal contact, man. So why is he still on the ground? So for Ismail Assar, clearly, he's not a guy that you can rely on. Sorry to say, guys. Sorry to say. I know we might have Senegalese guys in the chat, but clearly, Ismail Assar is not the guy that you rely on because he's not the one kind of striker, winger like maybe somebody like Sadio Mane. Okay, for lack of a better word, he's like a Jackson on the wing. And this type of players, they need several clear-cut chances for them even to even convert one. For somebody like Jackson, I've watched him for Chelsea, especially last season and the season before that one, and you could clearly see that he needs so many chances to convert one. Ismail Assar, the same thing. He's very wasteful, and for his club, Crystal Palace. Why are they checking for the penalty? See, the guy was clearly offside. Come on, referee. Why are they checking for the penalty? That was a very, very minimal contact, man. Come on, referee. Come on, referee. Is money being poured here, man? Is money being poured to this referee on the VAR team? Why is that a penalty? What angle are they looking at? And besides, why are they even looking at that possible penalty check where clearly the initial decision was offside? Was clearly this guy was in an offside position. Ismail Assar, when he was running clean behind, he was clearly offside. But anyway, let's see what they decide, man. Because of course we are not the officiators, man. We are just fans, huh? So we are just watching the games as you guys, man. But it's taking a long time. Why is it taking a long time? Anyway, what's the decision? I don't know, man. I think they're gonna give Senegal a penalty here. I have a feeling they might give Senegal a penalty, eh? So this check is taking way too long now. And of course, when you know whether checks take this long, eh? It's not good for the team that the decision might go against. It normally goes on the favor in favor of the team that created the chance. Okay, I don't know. Honestly, I'm perplexed by that decision. Honestly, I don't know why they're still reviewing that penalty incident. And clearly, Sa was or maybe they looked at it and they deemed Sa to be onside. Maybe Sa was clearly onside. Maybe my eyes were deceiving me. Did they actually draw the lines or what? Did they draw the lines? Yeah, we're approaching 3 minutes of that check now, huh? Approaching 3 minutes, man. Anyway, could they also maybe show us a replay of the incident, eh? Because I don't know how they arrived at this. Because clearly they need to show us what they are looking at. It's taking that long for them to review that. Clearly, even from the naked eye, could see that it was Ismail Assar was offside. So no penalty, man. Because you see, even if Ismail Assar had been fouled by the it was clearly offside, man. Ismail Assar's right knee was clearly ahead of the last defender. So I don't know why that was taking a long time. And of course, you know, whenever they review some of these challenges, of course, the offside decision is gonna, of course, take precedence over any penalty decision because you should not be reviewing the penalty. You should be looking at the offside because even if the player would have been clattered by the goalkeeper, still you will not get a penalty for that because the initial decision was offside. It's the same way if a player was able to score but in the build up, maybe several passes behind, or the several passes before the eventual goal was scored, they actually pick up a handball, or maybe the player handled the ball in the box and then he crossed it to somebody and then eventually scored. Then, of course, the handball is gonna come and overrule the goal. So I don't know why they are even reviewing it. Honestly, some of these decisions are very, 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 very bewildering. Very bewildering, man. But anyway, we in fact move, man. So it's a throw into Senegal to be taken by Jacobs. Jacobs with a throw for Senegal. It's back to Niakate. Niakate back to Mendy. Mendy. It's now with Sek. Sek coming forward. Sek. Goes to the halfway line. Sek coming forward. It's looking for Sa. Bad pass, man. It's cleared by Kashom. Now picked up by Sek again. Recycled by Niakate. Niakate into Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane on the far side towards Jacobs. Jacobs. Bad pass by Jacobs. Players are just sleeping all over, man. Come on, guys. Retain your balance. This is Diata. Diata on the far side. Diata cuts inside. Diata. Ismail Assar! Unable to get to it. Wonderful reverse pass into Sa, but Sa was unable to get to it. Nice run by Diata. So guys, do make sure that you're in fact liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on this channel. Welcome to the Vinskey Valor community. watch along community, please make sure that you indeed smash the like button, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you're a returning subscriber, please make sure that you boost the likes of the video by liking it, because of course liking the video more or less ensure that the video is pushed out to more viewers. So it's gonna be a corner to Senegal. Jacobs to the box. Here by Kashom for the Hamis. Picked up by Sa. Goal! Nope. Offside, man. Yeah, Ismail Essa was coming back from an offside position. So the goal does, in fact, chalked off, eh? Was he in an off? Clearly, he was offside, man. He was clearly in an offside position. And a wonderful shot from Sa. Wonderful shot from Ismail Essa, but it all comes to nothing, man. So it's offside goal, man. Offside, man. So Neil restarts play. Makes it long. Asa had to go through his player to get to the ball, so it's gonna be a foul. Asa was fouling Papa Gay. It's actually Papa Gay. He's Niakate. Niakate into Drisagana Gay. This is now Diarra. Diarra, Jacobs, nice run from Mane, 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 Mane to the box. It's cleared by Taifo. It's out for a throw-in. It's been a Senegal so far. The past 20-30 minutes, man. It's all been Senegal, man. Fuck the entire game, man, because Sudan's goal was against a run of play. Diata, this is Papa Gay, Papa Gay. Cross it, the box cleared. Bakashom. It's picked up by Disagana Gay. Is now Diata. Diata into Gay again. Gay coming forward into Jacobs. Jacobs into Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane cuts inside into Papa Gay. Papa Gay, the shot saved into Mane. Mane with the follow up. Mane, come on. Convert it. Diarra blocked. It's gonna be a corner. Ish. Sudan are gonna be lucky to go into halftime, having not considered a second goal, because Senegal are clearly pressuring the man all over the pitch. Wonderful shot from Papa Gay. It was parried wide by Neil. Mane was first to the rebound, but he was immediately closed down. So it's gonna be a go for the corner to Senegal. To the box by Jacobs. Headed back. It's picked up by Neil. So it's gonna be goal kick for Senegal, man. Fuck, the guy was offside, man. Anyway, we're gonna have 7 minutes of added time because of that lengthy VAR check. Lengthy VAR check, guys. Give me a second. Diata. This is Jackson. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane into the box. Man. So, yeah, Senegal, of course, are hoping to finish strong. It's Diarra, Ismail Essa back to. It's too long. It's picked up by Neil. Uh, so Jackson, unable to get to the ball. Yay! Goal! Papa Gay, man. Second goal, man. Papa Gay with the second goal for Senegal, man. So Senegal have taken the lead, man. A brace from this fella, man. A brace. Was he in an offside position? Let's see. They are claiming offside, but clearly there was no offside there. There was no offside there, man. Yep, Senegal have taken the lead, man. Clearly. Now that is onside. That is now onside from Ismail Essa. Crossed into the box into Jackson, but it was not a wonderful shot. Another cross, rather recycled by Jackson. Jackson into Papesa. Papesa with a placement shot, carved away from the keeper, back inside the post. That's 2-1, man. What a finish, man. That is what you call a finesse. A finesse, man. Place shot into the top corner, man. So, it's 2-1 to Senegal, man. Senegal have turned it around. I clearly see you guys were having faith in this Senegalese team, eh? Yeah, so Senegal, yeah, right, almost on halftime, have taken the lead. So, goal has been scored by Papa Gay. Not Pape Sa, man. I keep calling him Pape Sa. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop calling him Pape Sa. It's Papa Gay. So, okay, what are they appealing for? Are they claiming offside on Ismail Essa? There's no offside. Yep. Goal has been given, man. It has been checked and be deemed good and be deemed legit. So, the goal does in fact stand, man. So, Senegal have turned it around, man. Clearly, it's a well-deserved goal. Well-deserved lead, man, because clearly they have been by far the better team, eh? Because Sudan's goal was clearly against the run of play. But at least Senegal have been able to come back, and at least their superiority has shown in this half. They have dominated the entire game, they have, and eventually they have at least turned it around. So now, of course, Sudan have to come out and play. So they just can't now sit back and hope that they are gonna secure the victory, because that would have been okay maybe 15-20 minutes ago. But now, nope, that game plan is now out through the window, man. And the Sudanese coach is kind of disappointed. Yeah, clearly, Ereng, the foot of Ereng was playing Ismail Essa on side. And other than this Ereng fella, well, that's actually Toshkasho, man. Other than him actually getting back and defending properly, they'd rather appeal for the offside than at least get because of course, you, like they say, you always play to the whistle. So rather than this Kashom guy actually going for actually getting back into shape, they sat back and actually switched off, and from that Senegal were able to score. That's why they always say, guys, play to the whistle. Until the referee blows his whistle, you are not allowed to stop, man. Just keep playing the game, man. So it's a corner to Senegal. See whether it's going to be more misery for Sudan before halftime, because it's right on the stroke of halftime. Let's look at this delivery from Diata. Diata in out swinger to the box. Yep, it's cleared away. It's out for another corner, but the guy was being held back, so it's going to be a foul. Yeah, Abdallah was being pushed, so clearly it's a foul. Huh? To be restarted by Neil. Sudanese goalkeeper goes long. It's picked up by Dir. This is Abdallah. Abdallah shot. It's wide. Of course, he's clearly the threat from Sudan. Because of course, when he cuts in into the left foot, he seems to have a very sweet left foot on himself. Yeah, seems to have a very wonderful strike on the ball. So unfortunately, it did not pay off there. It did not pay off. Anyway, sure that once this one is taken, the referee is gonna blow for halftime. Because clearly, we are well into the 7 minutes of added time. So the referee, they are still allowing play to continue. Don't know why he's not blowing the whistle. Maybe because of the celebrations. Oh yeah, also because of the VAR checks. So maybe you're gonna go maybe to around 8 or 9 minutes of stoppage time. So this is Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane on the attack. Sadio Mane to the box. Behind Sa. Yeah. And also behind that Gay. Yep. And the referee blows for halftime. So referee has blown for halftime. So halftime in our first featured game of today, man. Halftime in our first featured game between Senegal and Sudan. Sudan had taken a shocking lead against a run of play. A very wonderful goal scored by Abdallah, the number 26. But that was the only meaningful attack that they had, because they also had another attack that Mendy was able to push it away. But Sudan have just been relying on moments. But unfortunately, the experience, the expertise, and the quality of Senegal has been able to show in the first half, because they've been able to turn it around. Yeah, courtesy of a brace from Papa Gay. Wonderful taking goals, man. First one scored outside the box. The second, I think, was also scored from outside the box as well. Yeah, wonderful place shot into the top corner, away from the reach of Neil, the Sudanese goalkeeper. So Senegal, yeah, of course, if the result doesn't in fact remain the same, they of course they're just gonna be marching into the quarter-final, where they're gonna maybe meet the winner of the game between Tunisia and Mali, which are gonna be covering later on. Yeah, so but is there a need of even looking at the stats? But it's all been Senegal, man. It's all been Senegal, man. But anyway, we of course gonna have a look at the stats, eh? Of course, we're all gonna look at the stats, man. Might all be Senegal, man. But at least still the pattern of the game, eh? It is still, of course, the pattern of the game so far. So as I can clearly see, as I've been showing you guys in many of the games so far, yeah, this is clearly now the momentum of the game. Can clearly see that the higher the peak, the more intense the attack was at that point for that team. So you can clearly see the peaks are white, depicting that it's been Senegal who have been having most of the play, and of course Sudan have been unable to get near them, man. And of course, as you can clearly see here, the goal that was scored by Senegal was courtesy of slightly against the run of play, because not that Senegal had dominated play up to that point. But of course, they managed to capitalize on the one decent chance that they had. They scored, but eventually Senegal were able to turn this around. And of course, been able to get to go on the attack on the Sudanese goal. So, and of course, as you know, with some of these countries, as soon as they score, they're just gonna sit back and of course park the bus and hope to take the results. Yeah, as you can see now for the other stats, for Senegal, XG of 1.06, that's quite high, man. And of course, Sudan XG 0.16, possession overwhelming in Senegal's favor, 72% to 28. Total shots 10 to 4 from Sudan, 8 on target. Yeah, because of course some of the shots at Neil's goal was straight at him, so can't really say that he was really being tested. But at least you can say that at least Senegal are getting shots in towards the goal, Sudanese goal. Of course, big chances. Yeah, this big chance was it? Chance? Can I remember this big chance? Was it Oh yeah, it was the Jackson chance. Yeah, the Jackson chance, where Ismail Assar delivered a wonderful cross into the box for Jackson. Jackson tried to bury the chance, but unfortunately he was unable to, and he just shot it straight at the goalkeeper, and Neil was able to parry it away. So that's the only one big chance so far in the game. And as you can see, Sudan unable to create any big chances. They had two shots, shots, man, two shots, man, on target. Yeah, the Abdallah shot and also the one that Abdallah, or actually it was Asa that he forced the save of Mendy. So clearly see the stats are overwhelming in Senegal's favor. They clearly been the better team. Can clearly see passes. Senegal 208 passes to Sudan 62 passes in the opposition half, 90 on half, 118. So clearly it's been Senegal, guys. Yeah, you can't really say that the stats are lying. I've always think in every stream you're supposed to rely on two things whenever you're analyzing any game: the eye test, what your eyes tell you, and whatever you are seeing, and also one, two, the start. The start's also very, very crucial. They also tell you the pattern of the game. So for Sudan, I don't know whom they can bring off from the bench. They bring from the bench to bring on from the bench to see whether they can turn this around again. But I don't know. Maybe it might be a tall order for them. Don't even know most of these players, man. I'll just look at the attackers. Mozamil, maybe Mozamil and Tia Assad, who can come on. As for Senegal, I'm sure if the likes of Iliman Njai do come on, it's gonna be a case of how many Sudan are gonna concede now. Because this guy, he's a good player, man. He's a very good player, very wonderful work rate. In Iliman Njai, man, a guy who plays as a left winger for Everton. As you can see, he can play across the forward line as a right winger, as an attacking midfielder, and also as a left winger. Yes. So let's hope that at some point he's gonna be brought on. Maybe he's just being rested because they know that maybe this Senegalese team is not that strong for them to pull out all the guns. But sometimes, maybe if the game would have gotten to halftime at 1-0 to Sudan, then maybe I'm very sure that Emilian Njai would have come on maybe at halftime to replace, maybe I think he would have come on to replace Ismail Assar, because in this tournament he's actually been playing off the right, because Mane is, of course, is designated right or the inside forward for this Senegalese team. Just looking at the highlights there, Mane was able to steal in behind. Was that Hamis? Was that Hidir? Hidir did not know what was happening behind him. Mane snuck in, able to steal the ball. Mane with a wonderful pass into Papagay. Papagay with a wonderful shot, the bottom left-hand corner of Neil's goal. Yeah, clearly Neil had no chance. Of course, that goal being considered like that, and of course in the manner that it was considered, was actually very poor from a Sudanese perspective. And of course, they switched off for the second goal. Yeah, the Sudanese players were busy appealing for offside, and at some point they had even stopped playing. But of course, they say you always play to the whistle. Jackson, wonderful cutback into Papagay rather. Papagay was able just pass it into the top right-hand corner. But then speaking of Papesa, what is he? Yeah, he's actually on the bench. He's actually on the bench. He's actually on the bench for Senegal. So anyway, let's see how the second half is gonna shape up, because I'm sure it's all. I'm sure maybe we're gonna just have maybe more or less the same pattern that we've had in the first half, where Senegal will be happy to keep the ball. Sudan maybe just happy to sit back, maybe hoping that they're not going to concede more. But I don't know how that's going to work, because clearly this is now knockout football. If you lose, if you snooze, you lose, man. You snooze, you lose, man. You snooze, you lose. So anyway, we're going to see how it's going to take shape in the second half. But I do think that Senegalese quality is too much for for Sudan. So at eventually they're just gonna round it, maybe even 3-1 or even 4-1 winners. Because if it follows this, if it, the second half follows the same pattern that you had in the first half, then clearly it's gonna be peak for Sudan. And of course, like I said, Sudan got here by virtue of a very easy win that they had against Equatorial Guinea, because they lost to Burkina Faso and they had also lost to Algeria. So because actually with this style of not style, but with this format of knockout football, having a round of 16, it means that even teams that actually lose 2 games actually have a chance of progressing to the knockout phase, because Sudan lost 2 games in the group stage, and back then, whenever you'd lose 2 games, you'd automatically be out, because you'd not have any chance, because of course back in the day, the top two, that all of the top two would eventually qualify for the quarterfinal. But because of this new format, it now allows for more competition, which to me is good. But at least teams that even have few points can even have a chance of qualifying for the round of 16. As we did, best case scenario was 2023, where Ivory Coast, the eventual winners of the tournament, actually finished in fourth position as amongst the third place teams. And in fact, that was enough, because as soon as they went to the round of 16, they were able to pick up their game and eventually they won the tournament. So at least this creates more opportunities and more competition for any team, at least to have a chance of winning the cup. And as you clearly saw from my Ivory Coast perspective and also experience, that doesn't matter where you finish, so long as you do progress to the round of 16, then you don't even have an outside chance. You have every chance of actually going all the way. Because even though Ivory Coast were playing at home, nobody had given them a chance. In fact, we all knew that they were just gonna falter in the round of 16 and they were just gonna exit. But funny enough, they were able to pick themselves up, man. They were able to pick themselves up, raise their game, which is what you want to see. Yeah, because if you raise your game in the round of 16, then eventually you're gonna win the tournament. Yeah, because if I'm to show you, because of course, didn't know why I say that. It's because it was a very, can I say, it was very peak for Ivory Coast back then, because everybody, even the entire country, had no hope of them winning the tournament. But somehow they managed to win. And of course, in the knockout phase, they managed to, in the round of 16, they beat Equatorial Guinea 1-0. The quarterfinal, they beat Mali 2-1. The semi-final, they beat DR Congo. And of course, in the final, they beat Nigeria, a team that had actually beaten them in the group stage. So it clearly shows you that, guys, it doesn't matter whether you beat a team in the group stage. When it comes to knockout competition, my friend, all head-to-head records are out of the window. Out of the window, man. Free Sudan, yeah, facts. Free Sudan, man. Mr. Second, yeah, free Sudan, man. Yeah, clearly we need to get to a point where these wars need to cease, man. Wars need to cease, man. Free Sudan, man, and any other country that is at war, man. The likes of Congo, sometimes Cameroon do have war from time to time. Also, Somalia. Yeah, free these countries, man. Free these countries from the oppression of wars and the conflicts that more or less peg them back and prevent them from becoming fully fledged economies. Because wars do, in fact, deplete the resources of any country. Sudan will win? Ah, my friend, I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna win. Honestly, I don't think. Because now they are playing. Maybe if the game would have gotten to halftime with them still leading 1-0, then clearly the chances of them winning this game automatically go up a notch higher. But unfortunately, because Senegal were able to turn it around, I don't see how other Sudan are gonna win this game. Maybe if they are to hang on and go all the way to penalties, because clearly the Senegalese quality is way too much for this Sudanese team. As if you have seen in that half, there are so many gaps appearing in defense. Whenever now Senegal work the ball more or less, trying to get into the final third, you'd start to see gaps and holes appearing in the Sudanese back line. I don't know whether their players were unable to track the runners. At some point, it became a case of at one point Senegal are gonna score because the shots that are being directed at the goalkeeper were just straight at him, and he was having comfortable saves. But eventually, when Senegal were able to now get their shooting boots, they are now able to turn things around. Anyway, guys, I hope you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. As always, this is the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel. We are here covering this watch along, the first game of the round of 16 encounter between Senegal and Sudan. Game is currently at halftime, but both teams are making their way onto the pitch. So if it's your first time on the channel, guys, please make sure that you in fact do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you're a returning subscriber, please also like the content and, of course, like the video as well. Smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes, guys, because, of course, smashing the likes ensures that at least the video is pushed out to more viewers out there. And, of course, if you're enjoying the stream, or if you're part of the watch along and you're not yet subscribed, please make sure that you in fact do subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Of course, for those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. As always, God richly bless you guys, man. God richly bless you, man. Guys, in this case, is inclusive of both men and women. Because for us, we don't believe in that whole woke agenda of having 20 or 30 genders, whether male or female. So when I say guys, so do not be offended in the chat if I do say guys and you're a lady. Just know that I'm referring to the entire group of guys who are on the chat. So if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. God richly bless you. As always, double salute, double salute. The lot of you that have already subscribed to the channel. We're just about ready to resume the second half. Both teams have made their way onto the pitch. So Sudan are gonna restart the second half. Let's see what they're gonna do. Let's hope they're gonna come out to play, because clearly it's what you call negative tactics, where you just hope that it's more or less what you call a smash and grab. We hope to pick the team off the counter and at least maybe get one goal, and then we just park the bus and hope that we're gonna get the result. So it's kicked long, it's recycled by Jacobs. Now with this Ghana Gay. It's now with Ismail Essa into Diarra. Diarra is back with Sek into Ghana Gay. Ghana Gay into Sa loses out. It's now picked up by Hamis into what's the name of this guy? Dala. This turned over by Senegal. This is Diarra. Come on, Diarra, get past your man. Yeah. Took two to block him, to stop him. So eventually, Diarra has been stopped. And of course, a skirmish has developed out there, man. I don't know what Diarra was reacting to. I don't know what he was reacting to. Maybe he felt that he was being disturbed by, was that Mustafa Kashom? Yeah, so but at least hoping that didn't materialize to anything. Actually, it hasn't. So at least now the game can officially resume. Bad pass by Rahman. Balam coming forward. Yep, 3-on-3. This is Abdallah, Resh, Abdallah! Ah, what a save from Mendy! Ah, yeah. That was actually Baglan, man. Ah, Baglan, you should be batting such. Ah, that's a very big chance for Sudan, man. They worked the ball well on this right-hand side. Baglan was able to combine very well with Abdallah. Abdallah played it in behind Baglan. Baglan shot, blocked by Mendy. Sa coming forward, unable to force a corner, so it's gonna be a goal kick. Ah, Baglan, man. Come on, Baglan. Those are chances that you should be converting, man. Baglan, man. Those are chances that you should be converting easily, man. Ah. Honestly, I thought it scored, man. I thought it scored. Man. But anyway, game has resumed, so Baglan picks up the ball by Jacobs. It's now with Abdallah. Abdallah loses out to Jacobs. Mane so loses out. Is now Abdallah. This Abdallah fella, man. Fouled by Jackson. It's gonna be a free kick to Sudan. And at least Sudan are just not sitting back now and taking the result. Can clearly see that as the half has started, they appear to be much more positive. This is Abdallah crossed into the box. Cleared by Ghana Gay. This game looks so much open. Ismail Essa unable to steal the ball from Amis. So foul by Jackson on Abdallah. So Jackson's given a yellow card, man. Oh, okay. Come on, Baglan. You should be batting that, man. But your chance, man. Oh, no. I don't know. Are they going to come to rue that miss? Nice pass into Baglan. Slipped, man, at the crucial time. It's picked up by Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. The ball clear. Foul on Abdallah. It's going to be... Sorry, it's actually on Ereng, so it's going to be a free kick to Sudan. Yeah, Sudan appear to be having much more urgency to their play, and also appearing maybe to be trying to push for the equalizer because they know clearly, the onus is on them. Yeah, of course, if you draw this game, there are no draws, man. Cannot push for a draw. The box headed away by Ismail Essa. Jacobs, was he fouled? Nope, he was not fouled. So it's gonna be a throw into Sudan. Yeah, Sudan currently camped in Senegal half. It's Khamis. Was he fouled? No, referee. Yeah, Khidir. This is Baglan to the byline. Yep. This is a corner of Jacob. So it's gonna be yet another corner for Sudan, Sudan started clearly positively in this second half, Clearly pegged back Senegal, Clearly pegged them back, Of course, one rule of thumb in football, should always score when you're on the ascendancy. Always do make sure that you score when you are on the ascendancy. So guys, hope you are liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on the channel. Please make sure that in fact do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Abdallah wants to take the corner for Sudan. It's Mohisa. Mohisa to the cross, the box. Come on, man. You guy. What a poor attempt of a shot, man. Ereng, man. Yeah, wonderful cross by Isa into the box. Eluded everybody, nobody was there to head it into their goal. Went all the way to Ereng. Ereng tried to attempt a shot, but it was very, very poor attempt of a shot, man. Yes. Malik Diouf about to come on, eh? So Jacobs is being taken off, eh? Jacobs is being withdrawn. Jackson is also being withdrawn. So Jackson and Jacobs are being taken off by the Senegalese coach. Eh? So Malik Diouf is coming on to replace Jacobs. Eh? So Malik Diouf, the guy from West Ham, comes on to replace Jacobs. And of course, maybe it's just protecting the players because they don't want them to pick up cards, suspensions. Because, of course, Jacobs and Jackson are the two players that have been booked for Senegal. So it's quite clear that their withdrawal is more or less tactical and them being preserved. So Bulai Dia comes on to replace Jackson. So Dia is the one who has come on to replace Jackson. So yeah. But of course, do know that also the rule does state that if you start accumulating yellow cards in the knockout phase, then you're also gonna be suspended for the next game. So if Jacobs and Jackson do pick up yellow cards in the next game, if Senegal do get there, that it means that if the team makes it to the semi-final, they're gonna be suspended for that game. So of course that rule does apply. So you of course you're supposed to be careful when it comes to this round of 16 games and especially accumulation of yellow cards. Is Isa kills the ball from Diarra, but is being fouled. Ismail Sarr blocks that, but it has not been restarted. So it's gonna be a free kick to Sudan, eh? It's picked up by Teifo. He's now Ereng, Kashom, turned it over. So Dia chasing the ball down. It's picked up by come on, man. Very unnecessary corner to concede out there, man. Very, very unnecessary corner to concede from a Sudanese perspective. So it's gonna be a corner to Senegal. And who's gonna take the corner now that Jacobs is out? Actually, it's Diata. Diata is a designated third piece taker. Man like Diata. Or actually, it's actually Diouf, the guy who has come on. Diouf is also a set piece taker. Also has a wonderful cross on him. So Diouf into the box, right at the near post. But there was pushing in the box, so it's a free kick to Sudan. So guys, continue liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on the channel, please make sure that you do in fact like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. So Rabia throwing to Sudan, restricted by Baglan. Picked up by Hamis. Hamis back to his goalkeeper, Neil. Now it's Senegal stand now just to sit back and just relax, man. Because they are now telling Sudan, come and break us down. If you can, foul by Niakate. So it's gonna be free kick to Sudan. In Sudan, they're doing well, man. For a bunch of players that do not know how tomorrow is gonna be, because once they go back to their country, they don't really know whether they're gonna be drafted into the war or they are gonna be executed. Because you can see when it comes to war, you don't really know what's gonna happen, man. At least they are clearly wonderful mental strength from these Sudanese players that they're able to come for this tournament. Not even come, but qualify for the Afcon. Because, of course, they did not get here by merit. Of course, they did go through a qualifying section. So, of course, they're able to win their games and eventually qualify. So, qualifying for such a tournament while your country is plunged into war is a very, very big thing. Very highly commendable, man. More or less speaks to your mental strength and capacity. Started by Sek, Smile Essa sleeps. So, yeah, Senegal, yeah, they're just happy to sit back now, So they're just happy to, I think, just let this Sudanese team try and break down their defense. I don't know whether it's gonna be possible, but we'll see. But so far, other than the Bagland chance, Sudan have not created anything else in the second half. So they clearly need to do something, man. So see, this Ghana Gay looking for Mane, nice fast touch from Mane. Mane looking for Dia. Dia, did he foul the guy? Yeah, he did foul Ereng. Oh, guys, point of correction, Koulibaly, the guy who was sent off for Senegal, their captain, who was sent off in the game against, game was it? Their last game. No, I'm forgetting Senegal's last game, man. No, Senegal's last game. Yeah, against Benin. Yeah, so he's not gonna receive a too much suspension because he was given a red card. So red cards in tournaments just carries a 1 match suspension. More or less the same punishment as accumulated yellow cards. So it seems Kashoma, is he okay? I don't think he's okay. I think he's gonna be taken off. So I think Kashom is gonna be taken off for Sudan. Yeah, because he's clearly waving goodbye to his teammates and also to his opponents. So Kashom is being taken off for Sudan in place of Altayeb Abaka. So Abaka is coming on to replace Kashom. It's called Abaker. So it's actually like for like. So this Abaker fellow is just gonna slot in into defense. It's not a change of system or a change of formation, just a change of personnel. Like for like. Mendy chooses to go long, looking for Ismail Essa, Diata to force. Diata is able to force a miss back, so it's gonna be a throw into Senegal. It's picked up by Ismail Essa. Ismail Essa into Ghana Gay. Ghana Gay. Back to Niakate. Niakate. This is a Malik Diouf, man. Almost, almost got, almost dribbled his way into the box. That's played by Diouf. Yakate, Diarra into the far side. Diata leaves the ball behind, but he's able to get it back. Uh, Now with Diarra into the box. This is a Dia shot over the bar. This is over the bar, man. Well worked move by Senegal. Huh? They kept the ball well. He more or less just struck the ball towards goal. I don't know what he was aiming for, because trying to score the near post based from that, it's quite difficult. Isa was fouled by Niakate. It's gonna be a free kick to Sudan. Guys called Moisa. So guys, keep liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel. You're part of this community. Please make sure that you indeed smash the like button and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Taifu, yeah, I think there's some blood coming from his face, so been forced to go and change his dressing. Yeah, he had in the first half, where he collided with Diarra. So kicked forward. Is the Moisa is gonna get to it. Mendy's starting position is good. Able to clear the ball away. Picked up by Papa Gay, the goal scorer. Papa Gay just goes down. It's gonna be a free kick too. Senegal started quickly. This is Diarra. Diarra into Ismail Essa. Back to Sek. Sek to Diata. Diata back to Diarra. Down Yakate. Don't know why Sudanese players are just sitting back. Like they just don't want to press. Are they afraid that when they press they're gonna leave space in behind? Well, they said the best form of defense is attack. And in their case, they can't rely on defense. Moisa are unable to turn it over for Sudan. So ball has been picked up by Mendy. Mendy chooses to go long. Of course, he's looking for Sadio Mane on the far side. Headed away by Bagal. Headed back by Diouf. Picked up by Diarra. Diarra into Diata. Diata coming forward. Diata into the box. Diata! Spoiled for choice, man. He didn't know what to do, man. He didn't know whether to shoot, to cross. And eventually, the execution of that cross was quite poor, man. Don't know why you're trying to dink it into the far post. There's nobody at the far post, man. You just try to shoot from there. You just try to shoot, man. Just try and attempt the shot from there, man. You never know, man. The keeper might parry it away and then you just have somebody rushing from the penalty spot and just slots in the rebound. Yeah, this is Sek back to Diarra. Diarra back to his goalkeeper, Mendy. Mendy to Niakate. Yeah, after that, all that early running rather from Sudan, the game has kind of slowed down now. So, I don't know. But of course, the onus is on Sudan, man. Senegal are happy with the result, man. They're clearly happy. They do progress. This is Dia into Diata on the far side. Diata cuts inside, shot over the bar. Yeah, clearly that shot was well over the bar, man. Well over the bar. Anyway, guys, I hope you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on the channel, please make sure that you, in fact, subscribe to the channel for more of such watch-alongs. And, of course, like the video as well. This guy was enough, sir. This Rahman, man, has even had a sniff in this game. Yeah, clearly, yeah, he was coming back from an offside position. Yeah, so it's a free kick to the Senegalese team, man. Lions of Taranga are clearly coming back from an offside position. The season referee was quick. Yep. And of course, that was his last act because Rahman has been taken off, been replaced by Salah Adil. Salah Adil. Salah Adil comes on. So this is now Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane to the box. To Dia. Ball evades him. Recycled. Cleared away by Sabaker. Yeah, so Baglan is down. He's gonna be okay, eh? The honors clearly is on Sudan, eh? And I don't know why somebody might think like they are winning like 2 or 3 nil because it's like, you know, ever since the first 5, 7 minutes of the first half, I've been unable to create anything since then. In all Senegal, just simply gone back to the pattern of the first half. First Senegal are the ones that are happy to go forward and maybe so they can finally put this Sudanese team to the sword. Baglan, Mama Diouf. Yeah, clearly bad foul on him. So it's gonna be a yellow card, man. Yeah, Malik Diouf clearly fouled by Baglan. So yeah, the flag you have for Sudan is wrong. That is Palestine flag. That's Palestine. No, see, it's Sudan. Oh my God. They do the right. It's Sudan, man. It's Sudan. It's the flag that I have. It's actually Sudan, guys. It's Sudan. That is the Sudanese flag, yeah? Because I was able to connect. Yeah, of course, it's more or less looks very similar to the Palestinian flag. Yeah. I understand why you'd say that, yeah? Yeah, so that's also another territory country that one would say also needs to be free of any kind of violence. Yeah, the flags are very similar, my brother. The flags are very, very similar. It's just enough for the Palestinian flag. Black is on the top. And it's actually it's more or less similar to the Sudanese flag, but now when it comes to the stripes, the horizontal stripes, black is at the very top, followed by white and then green. But for Sudan, as you can clearly see, it's red, white, and black. So it's more or less reversed. But of course, the two flags do have two common colors. In this case, actually, they all have the same colors, just that the colors are in different areas. As for Palestine, the red is on the triangle, while for Sudan, the triangle is actually colored green. So it's not the Palestinian flag. Of course, I'd understand why you'd say that they look the same, but of course, as you can clearly see, for Palestine, the what? What? The flag. Wait, Sudan is green. The flag is green. And is my flag green? Oh, it's red. Oh my God. So that is why I messed it up. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I am really sorry. How come I never picked that up, man? This is gonna gay. Yeah, let me see whether I can change that ASAP, Let me see whether I can change that ASAP, man. Oh yeah, the Sudanese flag. Yeah, actually, the red is on the triangle, man. I don't know why I never spotted that, Sorry, it's a green. So red is at the very top, red and then green. While for Palestine, it's, oh yeah. Let me see whether I can change it, man. Let me see whether I can change it. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, man. I'm so sorry, man. Red and then green. What do I have? Yeah, so let me see whether I can change it. I can change it, guys. I can change. So just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. That's a wonderful spot, man. That is a wonderful spot. Thank you so much for that. That is one wonderful spot, man. I clearly had not seen that. That is something that I had overlooked. So, yeah, so size coming off to be replaced by Mbaye, number 27, Mbaye. Mbaye for Senegal, man. Yeah, thank you for that, man. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for that spot, man. And I have to change it, man, because of course you have to abide by the rules, man. Of course, you can't be displaying the wrong flags, man. But thanks for that, man. Thank you for that spot. Thank you for that spot, man. Clearly shows that you guys are attentive, man. You're clearly following keenly. I like that, man. I like that. Let me just change it. Give me a second. Just have to sort out a few things here. It's not gonna get to it. So this Papa Pambai was attempting to complete his hat trick. I don't know whether he's gonna complete his hat trick. Let's see. Let's hope he's gonna complete his hat trick, man. Let us hope he's gonna complete his hat trick. Because we don't want these players to complete their hat tricks, man. Has there anybody who has scored a hat trick in this tournament? No. So far, we've not had any hat tricks in this tournament. We've not had any hat tricks in this tournament, so let's hope that maybe we might be on our way to a very fast hat trick. So let me just change, oh guys. Give me a second. Just change it on the, because changing it on the thumbnail is gonna require a lot of editing. Let me just change it on the what? On the lineups tab. A bagel unable to be slipped in through. Come on, man. Why are you falling over? Get up. It's picked up by Tiafu. La deal. Deal. Fouls the guy, man. Some of you guys, man. Why do you just commit so very dodgy penalties, man? Very not penalties, fouls, man. So almost there, man. We're almost changing it, man. We're almost there, man. Almost there. So changing it now. Let me just change it here. Now I have the correct flag. Now I have the correct flag. Hope it's the correct one, yeah. Of course, Sudan is red and so now it's okay. Now it's okay. Now you can say it's fine. It's fine. It's fine now. It's fine now. It's fine now. This is money. Bye. Mbaye to the box. Goal! Instant, man. Instant response, not response, but instant impact from Mbaye, man. Mbaye officially kills off any kind of threat that Sudan had, man. Mbaye. Yeah, I think now you can officially say that the game is done and dusted for Senegal. Yep, game is done and dusted, man. Sudan are now coming back from 2 goals down, man. Wonderful pass from Sadio Mane. Was able to see Mbaye. They ran. Hamisi tried to control the ball, was unable to. Mbaye gets in behind. Then I don't know what Neil is doing. Neil is busy appealing for a foul or a free kick rather than actually attempt to what? To save the ball. Actually, he thought that maybe the ball was what? The ball was going wide. He thought that the shot was going wide, but unfortunately it wasn't, man. The shot was not going wide. It was going into the back of the net. And just like that, man, Senegal may have well won this game now. Senegal, you can officially say that now they have won this game. I don't see a situation where Sudan get back to this game. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I do not see it at all, man. In fact, Senegal will look likely even to score a fourth goal, eh? And I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna. There's a fourth goal for Senegal here. Eh? But anyway, if the result doesn't indeed hold, which I think it will, then it will be a wonderful result for Senegal because at least they didn't have to put out all their awesome guns out there. They won without the defensive expertise of Koulibaly, the creativity of Emilian Jai. So actually, it's a good result for them. Eh? I don't know whether Emilian Jai is actually injured, but maybe he was just being saved, man. And of course, made another substitution for Sudan. I think I need to catch myself up with the substitutions now. Huh? I need to catch myself up with the substitutions. So Kamara actually came on to replace Diarra. So Diarra was taken off to be replaced by Kamara. Yeah, that's the one that I had missed. Senegal on the attack. This is Malik Diouf to the box. Ah, Mbaye, man. Ah, brace was loading, man. A brace was loading. Ah, come on. Wonderful leave from Mbaye. But unfortunately, he could not put his header down, man. And he headed it over the bar. Ah, unlucky. That is quite unlucky, man. Unlucky, my brother. Unlucky. Yeah. Maybe it's the one where you more or less assume that you have already scored. But unfortunately, nope. Anyway, guys, keep liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. That a foul, and this is a Ghana gay. Sorry, a foul by Gay, rather. Yep, it's a foul by Gay. So it's going to be a free kick to Senegal. It's going to be a free kick to the Senegalese team. So picked up by Baglan. Baglan coming forward. Led away by Diakite. Is now Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane cuts inside. Mane being hustled by Taifo. It's back with Mendy. It's pretty much been a very, very quiet second half for Mendy. Eh? I think Sudan were just happy to pick the other, avoid more or less, it was damage limitation for them. Eh? It was more or less damage limitation for them. So, anyway, like I said, the winner of this game, now we'll have to wait for the winner between Mali and Tunisia, will of course be kicking off from 2200 hours. Passed in behind. Unable to play in Ghana Gay. Wonderful tackle, man. It's became by Cashroom. So that was Hamisi. Hamisi. This is Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. Malik Diouf. Malik Diouf into the box. From the far side towards cleared by Abdallah. Cleared by Diouf. Diouf is a workhorse, man. This Diouf is a workhorse, man. He left it behind, yeah, because he was trying to avoid an offside, but eventually the offside was given. The offside was given. So Sudan have made all 5 substitutions now. So of course, Omer has come on to replace. Who has Omar come to replace? Hidir. So I think these are the changes that I also missed. So just catching myself on the subs, and also no, to replace who? Abdallah. Abdallah was also taken out to be replaced by no, 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 no. I'm sure I'm butchering those names, but it's okay, man. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, and also who was also taken off? Abdallah, the defender, or the defensive midfielder, also taken off to be replaced by Mano, John Mano. John Mano. So anyway, now we've all caught up on all the substitutions. Nice touch from Baye. It's just being pulled back by Sadil, man. Just being pulled back, man. Salah Adil, man. My friend, if you need to exchange jerseys, then wait till the end of the game, man. That is the only time you are permitted to exchange jerseys, huh? Senegal win as I predicted. Yep. It's clearly is a win for them, yeah. Honestly, thought that maybe Sudan might pull off an upset, but unfortunately, after they scored, even before they scored, it was more or less gonna be a smash and grab for them. Anyway, guys, make sure that you are in fact liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If it's your first time on the channel, please make sure that you smash a like on the video and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're new around here, do all that wonderful stuff. Do me a favor of smashing a like on the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Very poor player at the back from Sudan. Yeah, so it might be a 4th goal loading for Senegal. And of course, the guy with the brace, man like Papa Gay, being taken off to be replaced by, what's the name of this guy? It's number 6. Let me see. Number 6 from Senegal. His name is called Pate Sis. It's actually Sis. So Sis is coming on to replace the guy with the brace, man. Yeah. So at this stage, you just rest now your star players because game is pretty much on. I don't expect Senegal to go and lose it from here. It actually be close to a miracle if they were to go on and lose. Malik Diouf crossed into the box, evaded everybody. The far side into No, trying to go on the counter. Nice pass. 3-on-2. Nice. Come on. Convert. Shoot. Wonderful tackle from Naikate, man. Ah, that was a chance for Sudan, man. That was a chance for Sudan, man. It was a chance for Nuh on the counter for Sudan, but unfortunately, they are unable to capitalize, man. Diata, what did he do? Is he the one who blocked that shot? Yeah, Diata with a wonderful block, rather wonderful tackle, rather. But was he fouled? He actually collided with Mendy's goalkeeper, so that is why he's on the ground. Currently receiving treatment. Yeah. Also, Mendy is also down, so I'm sure it wasn't really a nasty collision, but you can't really say that you can avoid that. Is he gonna be okay? Ah, yeah. And Senegal have already made all their subs. So Senegal have already made all their subs. So I don't know whether this guy is gonna be able to continue. I don't know whether he's gonna be able to continue because Mendy is also down, but we will see. We will see what happens, man. They are receiving treatment, guys. Please make sure that you're also liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, he has to continue, otherwise Senegal are gonna finish the game with 10 men because they've already made all their 5 substitutions. Actually, both teams have already made 5 substitutions, so if he's unable to continue, Senegal just have to make do with 10 men. So Diata just still trying to get his way back still trying to get his way back onto his feet. So let's hope he's gonna be okay. Honestly, let us hope that he is going to be okay. Clearly, he's receiving a lot of treatment. Yeah, because Mendy actually hit him on the side of his torso, this side here, on the side of his ribs. On, actually hit him using his knees, the side of his body. So it's kind of painful, man. It's quite painful, man. Anyway, let's see how many minutes of added time are gonna be added. Let's see how many minutes of added time are going to be added. Yeah, Senegal, I think, can pretty much say that they are already through to the quarterfinal, and at least Diata is back on his feet. Is actually a good sign. So, how many minutes of added time do we have? 7 minutes. So 7 minutes of stoppage time, as we did in the first half. Cross to the box, cleared away. Shot! Oh, it's wide. It's actually a corner to Sudan, eh? When did this guy come on? Why didn't I see this guy, man, coming on? It's actually Omer. Omer with the shot, but it was deflected wide, so it's gonna be a free kick, other corner to Sudan. To the box. Baglan shot. It's cleared by Senegal all the way back to Neil. Sudanese goalkeeper is forced to go long. But Taifo, this is no coming forward. So that is Omer. That's Omer. Omer coming forward into Nu on the far side. Crossed. Oh my goodness. What the hell is Hamis doing, man? This is not rugby, my brother. This is clearly not rugby, eh? Yep. The Sudanese players are just gonna bow out of this tournament. they are gonna bow out of this Afcon tournament, because there's no way they are scoring. Based on the balance of play, I don't see them scoring 2 goals in 5 minutes to take it into extra time. Oh man, unless maybe Senegal are to bottle it from here, which I don't think they will. Senegal is a team that's got so much experience. They don't bottle leads. Never have I seen them bottling leads, man. Especially when they are pretty much in the driving seat, they more or less go on to win the games. This is Drisagana Gay back to Niakate. Yeah, they're just gonna close it out now. They are just going to close it out. Get by Baka. Baka looking for New on the far side. What is he gonna do? Has two for comfort. He's able to get away from them, but you've run the ball, so it's gonna be a throwing. It's actually a throwing to Sudan. They're gonna attempt the long throw. I think that's what they're gonna do. Long throw coming up for Hamis. This is the only chance that they have now. Hamis long throw into the box. Missed by Salah. Shot by Taifo. Well wide. Just close it out now. Just close it out, Senegal, man. Just close it out now. It's a goal kick to Senegal. Of course, pretty much trying to take the sting out of the game as much as they can. Just trying to slow things down completely. And just deny any kind of momentum to build up for Sudan. So it's with Taifo coming forward, it's playing forward, looking for. Moisa is still playing. Wait, am I still confused? Yeah, Moisa is still playing, So this is Mbaye. Nice tackle. Nice tackle by Reng. He's now Disagana Gay. He's Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane into Cis. Yeah. Yeah, just hold the ball, man. Just hold the ball now, Senegal. Clearly, game is pretty much over now. Just hold the ball, Don't lose it out there, man. Better be careful. It's Diata. Nice play from Diata. Wonderful play from Diata. Back with Mendy. To Cis. Back to Asek. Back to Mendy. So, anyway, just close it out now. Just close it out, Just deny any kind of space in behind for Sudan, and you are good to go. Yeah, Senegal's route to this game actually came via the win, very commanding win against Botswana, and also one against Benin, but they were held by DR Congo. It was actually a very wonderful game, man. The game between Senegal and DR Congo was very nice. Now, DR Congo is not, there are no pushovers, man. They're able to go toe to toe with Senegal. And eventually, they got the draw. Yeah, because these two teams have also qualified for the World Cup. So that's why it was actually a very well balanced and even game, because both teams clearly have the quality. DR Congo have the quality, and so do Senegal. Actually, no, DR Congo have not qualified for the World Cup. They have still have a playoff to play. They still have an intercontinental playoff to contest. So, but maybe they are gonna qualify eventually. Ghana Gay, back to Cis, Sec. So, referee, just blow the whistle, man. I don't think these guys are gonna be able to do anything, especially with these remaining minutes. Yep, and there you go. Referee blows the final whistle. Game is over. Yep, first game of the round of 16 ends in a victory for the Lions of Taranga, the Senegalese team. It was a very, very easy game for them. At some point, they looked like they might be on their way out because Sudan had taken the lead, but Sudan were unable to build on that. And eventually, the prowess, the expertise, the quality of this Senegalese team more or less came to the forefront throughout the entire game. There's been a very dominant performance from Senegal. Their goal from Sudan was basically against a run of play, more or less what you call, you know what, we didn't expect to concede that, but we did. So anyway, game's over. Yeah, just around maybe around 30 minutes. We're gonna start the other watch along. The Mali Tunisia game that's gonna be starting from the top of the hour, 2200 hours, as you can see on the clock right there on the screen. Yeah, just show that maybe I have you guys a clock on the screen so that you guys can also follow. So at the top of the hour, 2200 hours, we're gonna start the game between Mali and Tunisia, the second of the round of 16 games today, and of course the last game of the day. And of course, Senegal are now just gonna go and await the winners of our next watch along. It's gonna be starting right about an hour's time. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you so much for being part of the watch along. It was pretty much a very dominant performance from Senegal from start to finish. Of course, they got the job done. For all those that have subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for the support that you show the channel. As always, double salute. If it's your first time on this channel, please make sure that you smash a like on the video and subscribe to it. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, please make sure you support the channel by liking the video. So guys, hope you take care. Let me grab a glass of water and just chill a little bit as we await the second watch along of the evening. It's gonna be starting at 2200 hours, the match between Mali and Senegal. Until then, guys, please make sure you tune in, and of course, do take care. Peace. Goodbye.